I don't know if you remember when I first got my serving job, I was like, I can't do this. And I called you and I was like, it's too much. It's overwhelming. Like, I don't think I can do it. And you were like, just stick with it. Like, you'll probably be fine.
You left somebody's salmon off once and they yelled at you or something. You did slay.
Yeah, as a server.
But you made this choice then that year that you wanted the nice apartment. You didn't want a roommate. You had to work to do it. And you did. And we go down and see you and your apartment was amazing. And you had your cat. It was beautiful. You were just loving all of that.
Yeah.
And then you got tired of working and you're like, okay, I'm going to go live in a cheaper house now.
Yeah, I lived in an absolute shithole.
But
you covered the whole thing. I was like,
that's
over
fine.
this.
That's in the,
I also like joined a
$400
sorority, started an internship.
Yeah.
I like kind of changed what I was doing.
So you always seem to understand to me. So it's interesting what you're saying.
Yeah.
Is that if I want something nicer, it's going to cost more and I have to work and earn that.
Yeah.
You didn't, I never felt you were entitled. You never said, well,
No.
I need more money from you so I can do X, Y, Z, but I'm also really hard in school and I'm working,
No,
you just didn't
definitely
pull
not that. No, but I feel like it's like, yeah, what you're saying is true. Like, I've always worked hard, but like, I feel like because I grew up with a lot of nice things, that's hard when you go to college because all of a sudden you're living in a shitty apartment with shitty furniture. And I was like, I don't like this.
Yeah.
Like, where's my, and so that's the bit that I think like both my husband and I have a little bit of like, well, why should we have to live like this when we grew up living like this and we want to stay at that level? So that's a little bit where it's like, we have a really high car payment because we both like to have a nice car, and it's like, we're smart about some things, but other things we're like, well, why should we skimp on this when this is like what we feel we deserve?